Okay, girls, today we will continue the lesson that we started yesterday and we will continue the exercises. So, yesterday I think we stopped on exercise 4. So, let's continue now. We will start in 1 minute, waiting the others. I think all of you are here. So, please open your books on page 100. Because we stopped right here on exercise 4, right? So let's start with exercise 4, and I want here to multiply 300 or 3,439 with 7. Please, girls, okay, if you have a question, you can type it in the chat box, but don't type anything else, please. Okay, girls? If you have a problem or any question, type it in the chat box. Now we will start with exercise 4, and I want here to estimate the answer for this multiplication. So we will use a partial multiplication. So to find the answer for this multiplication, let's start. First thing, I will estimate the answer by rounding the numbers. So if I round this number 3,439 into the nearest thousand, what is the number will be? You can share with me in the chat box. So if you round it into the nearest thousand, this is the thousandth digit. So the number before the thousand is 4, and 4 is less than 5. So I will keep the same number. So it will be 3,000. Thank you, Kinda. Excellent. So it will be 3,000. Multiply what? Multiply 7. 3,000 multiply 7 equals what? Okay. So I will multiply 3 with 7. It will be what? I will write the answer here. It will be 21, right? And put 3 zeros next to the answer, so it will be 21,000. Now let's find the answer. I told you, if I want to multiply by using the partial multiplication, I will multiply the number or the one-digit number by the value of each digit. So first thing, I will start with the value of 3 for 3 in thousandths digit. So the value of the number equals 3,000. So I'll write it here. 3,000. 3,000. Multiply what? Multiply 7 equals what? That's right. Thank you, Duha. Excellent. Thank you, Zena. Thank you, Ghaida. Thank you, Rinad. Thank you, Sana. Thank you, Lana. So 7 multiplied 3 equals 21. So I'll write 21 as we said and put 3 zeros next to the answer. So it will be 21,000. Okay? So it will be 21,000. Now I want to multiply the number with the hundredths digit. 4 in hundredths digit, the value of the 4, it will be what? 4 multiply 100. So it will be what? 400. Now I will multiply 400 with 7. So I have to multiply 7 with 4 and put 2 zeros next to the answer. So it will be 7 multiply 4 equals what? Equals 28, right? 28. And put 2 zeros next to the answer, so it will be 2,800. Okay, don't forget the comma. Now, I will multiply the number with the 10th digit. The value of the number equals what? 3 multiply 10 equals 30. So I will multiply 7 with 30. Now, 7 multiply 3 equals what? Equals 21. Thank you, Lana. 21. And I will put 1 0 next to the number, so it will be 210. So it will be 21, and there is a 0 right here, so it will be 210. Now the last digit, which is here the ones digit, 9, the value of this number equals the same number. So it will be 9 multiply 7. 9 multiply 7 equals what? Thank you, Lana. Excellent. Equals 63. Okay. After that, as we said, thank you, Rinat. Thank you, Rimas. Now I will add the numbers, the whole numbers. Now 0 plus 0 equals 0, plus 0 equals 0, plus 3 equals 3. So I have 3 in the ones digit. Now 8, or not, this is a 0, okay? Now 0 plus 0 equals 0, plus 1 equals 1, plus 7 plus 6 equals 7. So I have 7 in the tens digit. Now 0 plus 8 equals 8, plus 2 equals 10. So I will put 0 in the hundreds and 1 above the thousand. 1 plus 1 equals 2, plus 2 equals 4. 4 plus, there is no number right here, so it will be 4 in the thousand, and there is no 10,000 right here, so I will take this 2 and put it right here. So the answer will be what? Will be 24,073. So it will be 24,073. Okay, if you finish, please type 1 in the chat box. If you finish this exercise, type 1 in the chat box, because we will move to page 101. Okay? Now, okay, I think all of you finished. So let's move to exercise 5 in this page. Okay? Now, let's solve exercise 5. I want to multiply 53 with 4. Okay? If you have any question, girls, you can type it in the chat box. Now, if I want to find the product, first thing I will estimate to know the answer. So, if you estimate 53 or round 53 into the nearest hundreds or tens here, because I have here tens number. So, this is the tens. So, before the tens I have 3. 3 is less than 5, so I will keep the same 10, which is here 5, and the digit here will be 0. So it will be 50 multiply 4. Okay, Sana, if you have a question, please type it in the chat box. Now 50 multiply 4 equals what? I will multiply 4 with 5 and put 1 0 next to the answer. 5 multiply 4 equals what? Equals 200. That's right. 5 multiply 4 equals 20, and put 1 0 next to the answer. Thank you, Kinda. So it will be 200. This is the estimation. Now let's start the multiplication. Now I will start with the tens digit. The value of the tens digit here, what? Equals what? Equals 50, right? 5 in the tens digit, the value of the 5 will be 5 multiply 10. That's mean 50 multiply what? Multiply 4. Okay, now how I will multiply it? Now 5 multiply 4 equals 20, and I want to put 1 0 next to the answer, so it will be 200. Okay, Zena, you asked me about page 100. Why which one you want to do it again? Which exercise? Please specify. Now 3 in the ones digit. 3 in the ones digit, so I have to find the value of 3. The value of 3 equals the same number, which is here 3. Now 3 multiply 4. Thank you, Zen. That's right, equals 12. So I will write the answer under the 200. Okay, now after that I will add the numbers. 0 plus 2 equals 2. 0 plus 1 equals 1. Thank you, Lana. 2, there is no hundreds right here, so I will keep the same 100. Okay, Sena, you asked me about exercise 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, this is from the last lesson. Why you didn't ask me last lesson? Okay, girls. The same strategy, I will repeat it today. The same strategy, the same steps. So you can follow me, please, in this lesson, and you will understand the other exercise, because the same strategy we have to repeat it in each exercise. Okay? Now, number 6, how I will multiply 473 with 9. Okay, first thing, I will estimate the answer. So I have to round the whole number into the nearest hundred. This is the hundredths digit. Before the hundredths, I have 7. Okay, 7 greater than 5. Okay, so greater than 5, that's mean I will add 1 to the 4, it will be 5. And the numbers before it will be 0. So it will be 500. 500 multiply 9 equals what? Thank you, Duha. Thank you, Noura. Okay, so I will multiply 9 with 5. 9 multiply 5 equals 45, right? And I will put 2 zeros next to the answer. So the number will be what? The number will be 4,500. Okay? Thank you. Now I will start the multiplication. First thing, I will take the number in the thousands digit, which is here the 4. The value of the 4, or the hundredths digit, I'm sorry. The value of the 4 will be 4 multiply 100. That means it will be 400. Okay? Multiply 9. I will multiply 400 with 9. How I will do that? I have to multiply 4 with the 9. 4 multiply 9 equals what? Equals 4 multiply 9 equals, where are you girls? Equals 36. Okay? And I will put 2 zeros next to the answer, so it will be 3,600. Okay, thank you, girls. Now, after that, I will multiply 9 with 7. 7 in the tens digit. That means the value of the 7, it will be 70. Okay? Because 7 multiplied 10 equals 70. So I will multiply 9 with 70. Multiply 9 with 7 equals what? 7 multiply 9 equals 60. What? 63. Okay, so I will put 1 0 next to the answer, so the answer will be 630. The last number is 3 in the ones digit, so I will multiply the value of 3 equals the same number, which is here 3, and 3 multiply 9 equals what? 3 multiply 9 equals 3 multiply 9, thank you Lana, equals 27. That's right. Now I will add the numbers. 0 plus 0 equals 0. Plus 7 equals 7. Okay, thank you girls. Thank you all. Now, 0 plus 3 equals 3. 3 plus 2, put 3 in my mind and 2 on my fingers. The answer will be 5. 6 plus 6, put 6 in my mind and 6 in my fingers and count after 6. The answer will be what? Will be 12. I think addition for you will be very easy. So I will put 2 here and 1 above the 1,000. Now 1 plus 3 equals 4. Thank you, Hanouf. Your answer is correct, but don't forget the comma, please. So I will put the comma after 3 digits from the right side, so it will be 4,257. Okay, and it's close to the estimation. Now number 7. Now I want to multiply 608 with number 6. Okay, let's start. I want to round this number into the nearest what? Into the nearest hundreds, or the nearest, yes, hundreds. This is the hundreds, 6. And before the hundreds, I have 0. 0 is less than 5. So what I have to do, I will keep the same hundreds. So it will be 6. And the other digits will be 0. And I will multiply it with 6. the answer will be what? I will multiply 6 with 6 and put 2 zeros next to the answer. 6 multiplied 6 equals 36. And put 2 zeros next to the answer, so it will be 3,600. This is the estimation. Okay? Now let's start our multiplication. Thank you, girls. Thank you all. Now, I will start with the number in the thousands digit. Now, or the hundreds digit, I'm sorry. So 6 in the hundreds digit, the value of the 6 will be 6 multiply 100, so it will be 600. Okay? So I will multiply this 6 with 600. 600 multiply 6. I will multiply 6 with 6. The answer will be what? 36. And put 2 zeros next to the answer, so it will be 3,600. This is the first number. Now, the next digit, tens digit. I have 0 in the tens digit. What is the value of the 0? You know, if I have a 0 in any digit, the value of this digit will be 0. Okay? Now, if you multiply 0 with 6, the answer will be what? 0. That's right. 0 multiplied 6 equals 0. Thank you, Duha. Now, the last digit, tens digit, equals 8, and the value of the ones digit equals the same number, so it will be 8 multiplied 6. Now, by using the times table, 8 multiplied 6 equals what, girls? 8 multiplied 6 equals 40. Thank you, Zain. 48. That's right. 48. Thank you, Rinad. Okay, thank you, Lama. It will be, thank you, Kinda, also. 48. Now, I will add all the numbers. Thank you, Arya. Starting with the ones digit. Thank you, Lana. Let's add, girls. 0 plus 0 equals 0. 0 plus 8 equals 8. Okay, this is the first digit. Now, 0, there is no here tens. 0 plus 4 equals 4. Now, there is no hundreds right here, so I will take the hundreds and write it here. There is no thousand right here, so I will take the thousand and write it here. So what is the answer? 3,648, and it's close to the estimation 3,600. Okay? Now, girls, you understand those exercises. If you have a question about those exercises 5, 6, and 7, please type it in the chat box. Okay, what's your question, Arya? Type your questions in the chat box, please, if you have a question about those 3 exercises. Okay? Okay, Dana, please type which exercise you want. You don't understand it. It's 5 or 6 or 7. Okay. No, so you have to specify just one, because we repeat the same steps in all exercises. Okay, girls, you have to write your question in the chat. Okay. Now we will move. Yes, you have a question. Yes, you have a question. Okay, girls, we will continue with exercise number 8. So I think you will find the same steps in all exercises. We will repeat the same steps. Okay, so now the same page, we will continue with exercise 8. So if you don't understand number 3, okay, I will repeat number 3 for you. Okay, Dana. Number 3 from the last page. Okay, from the last lesson. Okay, when we finish, I will repeat it for you. Now let's continue. Dana, you can please concentrate with me, because we will continue, or we will repeat the same steps. Okay, in all exercises we will repeat the same steps. So if you don't understand any exercise, you have to focus with me now, because we will repeat the same steps. Now I want to multiply 2 with 778. First I want to estimate the answer, then I want to find the product. So let's first estimate the answer. If you want to round this number, this is a tens number. If I want to round it into the nearest 10, so this is the tens digit. Before the tens I have 8. 8 is greater than 5, as we learned in estimation. Greater than 5, that's mean I will add 1 to the 7, so it will be 8, and the other digit will be 0. So 80 multiply 2. I will multiply 8 with 2, and the other digits will be 0. Or I will put 0 next to the number. Now 8 or 2 multiply 8 equals what? Equals, yes, we have a question, we have a homework, sorry Noura, we have a homework. I think your homework is written in the weekly plan. Okay, the exercise is on page, I think, 103. So 16, I will put 10 next to the answer, so it will be 160. Okay, this is the estimation. Now how I will find the product? Now I have to multiply 778 with 2. So I will write it vertically and order the numbers under each other. 78, okay, multiply 2. Let's start the multiplication as we learned. Okay, now I will start the multiplication. Now I will take the number in the hundredths digit. I will take the number in the hundredths digit, or tenth digit, I'm sorry. So the number in the tenth digit is 7. If I want to multiply the 2 with the 1000 or with the tenth number, the value of the 7 will be 70, right? The value of the 7 will be 70. So 70 multiply 2. Now how I will multiply 70 with 2? 7 multiply 2 equals what? Okay, someone of you said no space, so please you can use a white paper or a sticky note and write the answers on it and stick it in this page. Okay, 7 multiply 2 equals 14, so I will put 14 and there is a 0 next to it, so it will be 1000 or 140. Now I will multiply 8 with 2, because the value of the number in the ones digit equals the same number. That's mean it will be 8 multiply 2 equals what? Equals 16, right? So I will order this 16 under the 104, and then I will add the numbers. Let's add the numbers. Now 0 plus 6, 0 plus 6 equals 6. 4 plus 1 equals 5. Now there is no number in hundredths digit here, so I will take the 1 and write it here. So the answer will be 156, close to the estimation. Let's move to exercise 9. Now in exercise 9 I want to multiply 210 by 2. Who will give me the estimation for this exercise? If I want to round this number, or round 210 into the nearest hundred. Okay, if you don't have a sticky note, you can bring a white paper, any paper, and write the answers. Now 210, I want to round this number into the nearest hundred, so what is the estimation right here? 210. If I want to round this number into the nearest hundred, the number before the hundreds is 1 less than 5. That's mean I will keep the same number, which is here 200, and multiply it with 2. What is the answer? I'll write it again for you. 200 multiply 2, it will be what? 200 multiply 2. Thank you, Zen. That's right. 200 multiply 2. I will multiply 2 with 2. It will be 4. And put 2 zeros next to the answer, so it will be 400. Very good. Now I will start my multiplication. I will write it 210 multiply with 2. Let's start the multiplication. Now first thing, I will multiply 2 with the hundredths digit, which is here 2. So the value of the 2 in the hundredths digit equals what? Equals 200, right? The value of the 2 in the hundredths digit equals 200. So I will multiply 2 with 200. The answer will be what? I will write the answer right here. Okay. Okay, 2 multiply 2 equals 4. So I will write the answer here. And put 2 zeros next to the answer, so it will be 400. Now, if I want to multiply the number with the number in the tens digit, the number in the tens digit equals 1. 1 multiply 10 equals 10. So the value of this number equals 10. Now, 10 multiply 2 equals what? Equals what? Thank you, girls. Now, thank you, Zain. So 1 multiply, thank you, Hanouf. 1 multiply 2 equals 2, and put 1 0 next to the answer, so it will be 20. This is the next answer. Now the last one, I have 0 in the ones digit. So what is the value of this number? Okay, the value of this number is 0, right? And I have to multiply it with the 2. So 2 multiplies 0 equals what? Equals 0. Thank you. So now I will add the numbers. Let's add the answers here to find the final answer for this product. Now 0 plus 0 equals 0 plus 0 equals 0. So I have 0 in the ones digit. Now 0 plus 2 equals 2. Okay. Now there is no hundredths, so it will be 4 in the hundredths digit. Okay. So the final answer is 420. Close to the estimation, that's mean my answer is correct. Okay. Now let's move to exercise 10. In this exercise, I want to multiply 9 with 682. First thing I will... Okay, Lana, which one you don't understand and which step? Specify the step. Now, I want to multiply 9 with 682. First thing, I will round 682 into the nearest hundred. Okay? So, before the hundreds, what I have, this is the hundredths digit, 6. And before it, I have 8. 8 is larger than 5, greater than 5. Okay, which multiplication? Which one? Multiplication with hundreds or thousands? I want you to specify for me. Now, 9, here before 6 I have 8. So 8 is larger than 5. That means I will add 1 to the hundreds, so it will be 7. And the digits before it will be 0. Okay, I will repeat the hundreds when we finish the estimation. Now, if I want to multiply 7 or 9 by 700, I have to multiply 9 by 7. 9 multiply 7 equals what? No, Zain. Girls, I think you have to focus on multiplication table, okay? Some one of you have to repeat multiplication table and save it well, okay? Very important for you. so it will be 63. 63, and put 2 zeros next to the answer, so it will be 6,300. Okay, so this is the estimation, and I want to multiply now, so I will write the number 682, and let's multiply it with 9. Okay, first thing, I will take the number in the hundredths digit. The number in the hundredths digit is what? The number in the hundredths digit is 6. What is the value of this number? It will be 6 multiply 100, so it will be what? 600, right? Okay, now I will multiply 600 with 9. What is the answer? So as we said right here, I have to multiply 6 multiply 9, so the answer will be what? 6 multiply 9 equals what? 6 multiply 9 equals 54. Okay, girls, focus on multiplication tables. So it will be 54, and put 2 zeros next to the answer, so it will be 5,400. Now I will continue. Now I want to multiply 8 in tens digit, which is here. The value of 8 will be 80. Now 80 multiply 9, what is the answer? 9 multiply 8 equals what? Okay, 9 multiply 8 equals 72, and I have to put 1 0 next to the answer. Thank you, Duha. Thank you, Kinda. So it will be 720. Okay, the last digit is ones digit, so it will be 2. The value of the ones digit equals the same number, so I will multiply it with, okay, I will multiply it with 9. So 9 multiply 2 equals what? Equals 18. Thank you, Lara. Equals 18. Now I will add the numbers. Let's find the addition right here. The addition for those answers. Now we will start with the ones digit. 0 plus 0 equals 0, plus 8 equals 8. 0 plus 2 equals 2, plus 1 equals 3. 4 plus 7 equals 11. Put 7 in my mind and 4 on my fingers, so it will be 11. I will put 1 here and 1 above the 1,000. 1 plus 1 plus 5 equals 6. Okay? Now let's move to number 11. The last one. I want to round this number. Please focus here on rounding, on estimation, because someone of you asked me about the estimation. How I will round 8,145 into the nearest thousand. Look, I have, this is the thousands digit. Before the thousands, I have 1. 1 is less than 5. That's mean I will keep the same number and the other digits will be 0. So this one will be 8 and the other digits will be 0. So it will be 8,000. And I want to multiply 8,000 by 8. Okay? Now, 8 multiply 8. 8 multiply 8 equals what? Equals what? I will write the answer here, girls. 8 multiply 8 equals 60. Okay, 64. And I have to put 3 zeros next to the answer, so it will be 64,000. Okay, don't forget the comma. So this is the way of rounding. Now let's start with multiplication. I will put the answers here vertically. Okay, 1 or 8, 1, 4, 5, and multiply it by 8. Okay, let's start the multiplication. Now, what is the value of the number in the thousands digit? Okay, what is the value of the number in the thousands digit? 8. The value of the 8 will be 8,000. Okay, so it will be 8,000, and multiplied by 8, it will be what? 8 multiply 8, as we said, equals 64, and put 3 zeros next to the answer. Now the value of the 1 in the hundreds digit equals 100. Multiplied by 8 equals what? 8 multiply 1 equals 8, and put 3 zeros next to the answer. Okay, or 2 zeros, I'm sorry. Now the 4 in the tens digit, it will be 40. So I will multiply 40 with 8. 40 multiply 8 equals what? 4 multiply 8 equals 32, and put 1 zero next to the answer, so it will be 320. The last thing, 5 multiply 8 equals 40. Now I will add the numbers. Let's add the numbers. 0 plus 0 equals 0. 0 plus 0 equals 0, plus 2 equals 2, plus 4 equals 6. Okay, now 0 plus 8 equals 8. 8 plus 3 equals 11, so it will be 1 here and 1 above the 1000. 1 plus 4 equals 5, and it will be 6. So the answer is 65,160. Okay, girls, so this is our lesson today. Thank you for focusing with me.